Before you judge this man, understand this. Everything you were taught about power is incomplete, because the people who rule the world don't think like good people. They think like Machiavelli. Niccolò Machiavelli didn't start as a powerful man. He wasn't rich, he wasn't feared, he wasn't even respected. He was a nobody. Born in 1469 in Florence, Italy, Machiavelli grew up in political chaos. Governments collapsed, leaders were betrayed, friends became enemies overnight. Power was unstable, trust was dangerous, and as a young government worker, Machiavelli watched something painful. The most honest men lost, the most talented men lost, the most moral men lost. Meanwhile, the ruthless survived, the strategic won, the emotionally controlled rose to the top. This confused him at first. Like most people, he believed success came from goodness, from loyalty, from playing fair. But reality kept proving him wrong. He was fired, exiled, tortured, forgotten. And this is where his pro mindset was born. While others blamed the system, Machiavelli studied it. He asked a question most people are afraid to ask. Why do bad people win? That question changed everything. Instead of dreaming about how the world should work, he studied how the world actually works. And what he discovered is uncomfortable but powerful. Here's the first Machiavelli mindset shift. Truth over comfort. Most people want comforting lies. Machiavelli wanted uncomfortable truth. He realized power is not moral or immoral. Power is neutral. It simply follows rules. If you don't understand those rules, you will always be controlled by someone who does. But this mindset almost destroyed his reputation forever, and what he wrote next shocked the world. That book was The Prince. And no, it wasn't written to make people evil. It was written to make people aware. Here's the second mindset shift. Control perception, not approval. Machiavelli noticed something dangerous. People don't reward goodness, they reward results. You don't need to be loved by everyone. You need to be respected by the right people. Approval is weak power. Perception is strong power. That's why he said it's better to be feared than loved. Not because fear is good, but because fear is predictable. Love changes, fear doesn't. Most people fail because they want everyone to like them. Machiavelli understood that leaders who chase approval eventually lose authority. And here's the part most people miss. He didn't say be cruel. He said never be weak, which leads to the third mindset shift. Emotional discipline over emotional honesty. Machiavelli believed emotions are tools, not masters. If you react emotionally, someone else controls you. If you stay calm while others panic, you gain leverage. Most people overshare. They reveal fear, anger, insecurity. Machiavelli believed power comes from controlled silence. Say less, observe more, move strategically. And this mindset made him dangerous, even without holding power. But here's where it gets deeper. Machiavelli noticed something else. Those who rise fast often fall faster. So his fourth mindset shift was long-term survival over short-term wins. Anyone can win once. Very few can stay on top. Machiavelli admired leaders who played the long game, who sacrificed small wins to protect future power. He believed smart people don't react to today's emotions. They prepare for tomorrow's consequences. If you're still watching, this mindset already separates you, because most people want fast success. Machiavelli wanted lasting control. And now the most misunderstood part of his philosophy. Morality is situational. This doesn't mean be evil. It means understand context. What works in peace fails in war. What works as a follower fails as a leader. Machiavelli believed rigid morality makes you fragile. Flexible thinking makes you resilient. That's why powerful people adapt and average people break. But here's the irony. Machiavelli himself never became rich, never ruled a kingdom, never held ultimate power. Yet his ideas shaped emperors,
presidents, CEOs, and billionaires for over 500 years. Why? Because power doesn't belong to the loudest voice. It belongs to the sharpest mind. And this is the final Machiavelli Pro Mindset lesson. Understand power or be ruled by it. You don't need to manipulate people, but you must understand manipulation. You don't need to chase power, but you must recognize how power moves. Because the world is not fair, it is strategic. And the people who succeed are not always the nicest, but they are always the most aware. This is why some people control outcomes, while others only react to them. This is why some people shape history, and most just live inside it. If this way of thinking makes you uncomfortable, that's a sign you're learning something real. And if you want more breakdowns of elite mindset, billionaire psychology, and how power actually works, subscribe. Because once you see the game clearly, you can never be controlled the same way again.